Hi guys, so I've got 3 minutes to say the rest of what I wanted to say, which is you want to hear the voice of the Lord. He speaks to you. Begin an exercise in decluttering. You can use that day map to identify the feeders, the other counselors, the other voices that are competing with the voice of God in your life. And you can start to systematically and prayerfully and intentionally and practically, you can start to weed them out of your life. In their place, you start to fill your life, with inputs and feeders that set your heart in a genuine way on God. I'm not talking about being religious. I'm not talking about being dogmatic, you understand, or like, okay, having a to-do list. No, I'm talking about genuine ways to keep God on your heart. Your day map will help you to understand how much free time you actually have, especially because you'll be displacing off the things, your to-do list, stuff that actually is not helping you in this target that you've got to hear the voice of the Lord and to be able to hear the voice of the Lord. There's a verse that I want to share with you. Jesus once said, "My sheep hear my voice. My sheep hear my voice, and they know it." I'm not saying it. I'm not quoting that verse properly. My sheep. That's number one. My sheep. The sheep are the followers, those who are part of the flock. That's number one. Those who have made a choice to follow Christ. That's number one. You've made a real choice. What does following Christ mean? It doesn't mean I believe and that's it. It means that you have patterned your life around, I'm following this God, and so therefore I'm patterning my life around that of someone who's actually serious about this. That's number one. They hear my voice and they know it. How do you get to know the voice of somebody? It's by spending time. It's by spending time. It's by spending time. It's by spending more time. And that's a thing. It's about quantity and it's about quality. It's not just about quantity, but quantity is important. It's about quality as well. You spend time with God, you read your Bible, you pray, you spend time in silence in the presence of God. That's one thing that I struggled with over the years, being silent in God's presence. That you feel as if, okay, I just need to blank out my mind. It's practice it. In time, you actually get used to it more and more. I'm still not there at all, but when the times when I'm able to get, really, really just be silent in the presence of God, it's amazing the things that I get to hear, and it's very exciting. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. Declutter. Silence the voices. Identify the voices. Go through a practical process of silencing them. At the same time, simultaneously, you're filling your spaces with things that will draw you close to God. And it's a process. You'll start to find increasingly you're hearing God's voice. You're able to hear His voice, or recognize, I should say, His voice. Increasingly, you're able to know that that is the voice of the Lord. This is what He's saying. This is how He's guiding me in this situation. This is how He feels in this situation. Increasingly, it's a process, but you've got to start somewhere. Last thing I'm going to say is this: if you might have prayed last year, God, I want to hear your voice more. He already started answering that prayer. He started answering, and this video is one of the ways that He's answering that prayer. Please do not ignore what I've said in this video. He's already answered.